folks, welcome back to the farm. We're just about to head out to do chores, and I just put the old furnace fan on manual because it's 19 degrees in our living room right now. You can see that winter sun. It's cold outside. It's minus 21 outside, but that winter sun is just streaming in through these big picture windows, helping heat the house. That's one decision I absolutely love that we did, is put the big picture windows in. One thing I wish we did out in the covered deck out there is put another layer of glass out there where we've got a handrail, protect us from the wind. But anyways, we're gonna brave the cold. We're gonna get our gear on and go out and get everybody fed here. Have a freezer clean out. We got some stuff for the chickens here. We're gonna give them first thing this morning. I gotta run a bale out to the sheeps. I've been putting that off until that snow sitting on top of that ice. Maybe we still have some traction around there, so the guy wouldn't take his life in his hands trying to get in and out of the tractor. I'd hate for the tractor to slide and run over a guy's foot and have him trapped there in minus 30. Actually, it's not minus 30. It's only minus 21 today, but it definitely got a bit of an Arctic blast here over the weekend. And then it's supposed to smarten up again next week during the week, so that's all right. I'm not too mad about that. Speaking about mad about stuff, there's a whole bunch of folks, I think, south of the border here, a little bit upset about, from content creation perspective. There's a whole talk about the U.S. banning TikTok. I think that's actually going to go through. I think they're going to shut that down. We'll see what maybe the next administration comes through. And I mean, I don't really care one way or the other, but it definitely would be interesting to see, again, from a content creation standpoint, what kind of growth maybe Canadian content creators come up with.
Because the water is frozen.
The balloon pop because the water's frozen. The kids are building a balloon fort over here, filling them with water and then letting it freeze like little igloo bricks. But yeah, so Canadian content creators, it'd be interesting to see kind of what the growth is for them on the YouTube side, because it's really, really slow right now. Wow, I shouldn't say now, it always has been. YouTube's always kind of pushed the US content creators for some reason. And then for however long we continue to have TikTok in Canada, whether or not we see any kind of growth there or not. And I guess it doesn't matter either way. It would just be interesting to see what happens. I just popped my head inside the chicken house there to give them their bowl of scraps. Yesterday, the wife had said, "You're going to have to fill up the chicken water." And I was like, well, that's bizarre, because I filled it up the day before, like 12 hours prior to that. She's like, "Oh, it's bone dry. Like, it's empty." I go in there, and I didn't go in last night. Like, I should have gone in last night because the chickens are out of water, right? My bad, but I didn't. I go in this morning, and the chicken water is still 2/3 full. So I don't know what she was seeing. She was having a dream, or if there was some kind of a weird anomaly going on there. The tractor ready to go. Kids are all loaded up. They got their animal crackers in there. They're gonna have a snack while we do chores. I was just helping them a minute ago with their water balloons. So they're building like a snow fort out of balloons. And I overfilled one and it popped right in my hand. So the whole glove full of water. That's exactly what a guy needs when it's 20 below, is just a sopping wet sponge of a glove. But so I'm going to cheat. We're going to get the tractor. We're going to go grab a bale. We're going to cut the twines off it as quickly as we possibly can. I'm going to grab it with the grapple, and I'm going to drive as fast as I can towards the fence, hit the brakes, open the grapple, and then just let it roll out into the field over top of the fence without having to open any gates or fiddle fart around. That's the plan. Girls, are you ready?
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Animal crackers.
What's your favorite animal?
A zebra.
The zebra? What's your favorite animal, Finn?
Lion.
The lion? Right on. Well, let's go see my favorite animal. The old sheeps. It's actually quite incredible how icy it was in the yard here. And we got that skiff of snow. And if you just let it set up for like 36 hours, you get the traction back. It's kind of nice. I'm glad I waited actually to feed, instead of just slip and slide. Probably got the tractor stuck right in the center of the yard where it didn't need to be.
you're hungry, just grab some from the bag.
Good enough for the girls I go out with.
Or call 780-835-4991.
This winter, visit Fairview.
All right, so we're just back from Hythe. We just picked up our loop load this week. And yeah, a bit of an odd week. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases of coffee, decaf coffee. It doesn't surprise me that nobody wants to drink that stuff. But anyways, what do you do with that? We're not feeding that to the pigs. We're not feeding that to the chickens. But no, this is going to go in the compost. Actually, coffee grounds is a fantastic soil amendment. It's fantastic fertilizer. It's got lots of nitrogen in it, lots of magnesium, lots of potassium. And it's fantastic actually just for sprinkling around certain, say, vegetables, slugs and snails and things like that. They stay right away from the coffee grounds. They just don't like it. But also like acidic loving or lilies, blueberries, things like that. So we got some Hascat berry bushes. You know, I could sprinkle this around there. It would do amazing things. So great fertilizer. Maybe not that, Folgers decaf. Maybe not that good in a cup. Probably better in a flower pot somewhere.